It is often easier to import a house footprint from an AutoCAD drawing, export the AutoCAD drawing perhaps, import it into the gCADPlus environment as a drawing exchange file via DXF and in, and this is the result. It is convenient, but there are some issues. For the sake of argument here, there's a piece of text, and if we look at it, it's in style standard. But if I come down here, it's also in a style standard, but the O is not properly formed. The reason it's easy to fix, that's easy to fix if you just go format text styles standard instead of the TXT font, which comes from the AutoCAD environment. You could change that to say simplex, and that problem will be resolved. Oh, okay, that you may have noticed this one changing. But a more common issue is if I click on this text bed 2 and swing to the contents, you'll notice that there are some hieroglyphics which come. It's a squiggly backslash, then a backslash F Times New Roman. So it's telling us to write that text in the Times New Roman font. The actual content of that is just bed 2. So what we could do if we wanted to is clear all of that and have a text style called Times New Roman and just substitute. But it works, but can puzzle some people when you see all those hieroglyphics. Another common problem is seen here. If I click there, again there's that strange contents. FFL 5.2 is a height, and that shows correctly, but it's hidden by, and let me change to a plus sign up there in the properties box, because we have 4 pieces of text and they sit behind a fill. Let's take out the fill, and then let's bring that text now to the front. And what we need to do is, if we can grab them again, we need to change the text color. It's by layer and on a layer T. So we can come across here and change layer T away from foreground, and we'll make it, in fact, white because we've got a dark background, and we'll say, okay, now they stand out very nicely. So the point of the story is that there are some adjustments that need to be made, although some of that may not be relevant to the client. What, of course, is relevant to the client is your design, some grass coming in here, some nice planting along there, a pathway through here leading round the corner and out to the driveway. So I think here's another example of the problems that come across. Can you see there's a fence line type file through there, but it's been broken up, and can you see the single line which should have represented the balcony has been broken up in the transfer process. So use information from AutoCAD in the gCADPlus environment. By all means use it, but be a little cautious.